You'll often see at the end of any pharmaceutical ad about quitting smoking, whether it be about nicotine replacement products or whether it be about prescription medications, that you should talk to your doctor about quitting. Now, I want to point out something. I'm in total agreement. I hope that everybody who watches my videos or comes across my materials in any format, they talk to their doctor about quitting. Not talk to them about advice on how you should quit, because they don't have that much to offer. Basically, what they will offer you is what the pharmaceutical company is telling them to offer to you, which is why the pharmaceutical company is telling you to talk to your doctor about quitting. They're doing it with the high hopes, the expectations, and the realistic belief that most physicians are going to tell you, oh, you need to use these products. But understand, that's all the doctors are taught about quitting smoking. I have another video extensively talking about this already. Our new doctors taught about quitting smoking, and the general answer is no, they don't get training in medical schools about how to quit. They're taught about what smoking causes, but they don't understand what causes smoking, and they don't understand anything about quitting smoking except what pharmaceutical companies tell them to understand. The reason I want you to talk to doctors about quitting, it's not about getting their advice on how to do it, because again, they don't have much to offer. What I want you to do is talk to them about how you quit smoking. It's not a matter of telling them that they need to go to our sites. It's not a matter that they need to understand that we have videos. That's not the message I want you to get across. But if you are a successful former smoker, I want you to talk to them about how you quit. Because the way the vast majority of successful former smokers quit, it's not by using the products that they would have been advised to use. It was they quit one day, and they did it likely in a cold turkey without a pre-planning basis. They just did what, again, most people do. They just stopped smoking. Doctors are taught that people can't quit this way, and it's the way the majority of people do stop. So again, my advice is, if you stop smoking, share your methodology with your doctor. Spend a few minutes explaining to them what you did. Doctors are led to believe that people need to do something else, but there's another belief which is more important that I want you to overcome. They believe, in many cases, there's nothing they can do for their patients who smoke, because they've been giving ultimatums to their patients for years. Patients who have problems, significant problems. Their life is on the line. Their limbs are on the line. They have realistic issues happening right now. The doctor is telling them point blank, quit smoking or you're going to die. Quit smoking or you're going to lose a limb. Quit smoking or you're not going to be able to breathe anymore. They're laying out literally what's happening to these people, with the idea like, if they say this and they can get the person to believe it, that the person will stop smoking. And yet they see these people come back visit after visit after visit without having quit. And they have now come to the belief in many cases that there's just not much you can do. People are going to they're just going to die smoking because there's nothing they can do. The ones that they can convince to quit, if they push them to products which don't work, again, this is going to fuel the failure expectation of the doctor, because every time they see the person again, they're still using or smoking. So if you can get them to understand that quitting is possible, this is how you did it. It's different than what they're being taught. And if you can get them to just survey their own patients, the patients who they know who used to smoke, who don't smoke anymore, find out how those patients did it, the more the doctors see this, the more they're going to realize that what they've been probably telling people all along has been wrong, and why they're seeing such low success. And hopefully that will get them to give them advice which is going to be more successful, to do what you did and to do what the majority of their successful patients did. If they deliver this message, medical advice, physician advice can go a long way to help people to quit smoking. But they need to give more than the advice of you have to quit. They need to share with them a technique that has a chance to work. And the more they interview their own patients, the more they're going to see what that technique is. And what that technique is, if they go through the trouble to find out, it's by helping the patient to understand that all they need to do is to finally make and stick to a personal commitment to never take another puff.